The last feature of marketing automation that I'm going to talk about is called lead scoring. This is an interesting concept, especially for B2B products like softwares for companies or teams, or B2C products that have a long decision process for selling. So think of a luxury cruise. We had a client that did luxury cruises in the Galapagos Islands. They were really expensive, and so they were often the most expensive trip, very kind of once in a lifetime experience that a family would have. And so it took a long time for those families to make that decision, maybe even 6 months to a year, to save their money to make that purchase and to plan their vacation. And so lead scoring allows you to understand and prioritize leads based on what they've done on your website and based on who they are. So I have a couple of examples here of latent behaviors like accessing early stage content, like maybe just some blog articles about the destination. For example, in the example of the tourism company, maybe attending some kind of webinar or event online or event in person. And then active behaviors, which really they represent more of an intent to purchase, would give the lead more points. So looking at a price page, for example, if someone's already accessing information about the prices of your products or services, then you know that they're more interested than people who haven't accessed those pages. Maybe late stage content like a case study or another article about, in our case of our cruise line, of an experience of people who went on the cruise and had a great time. There's also things that you can address points to based on explicit information that the leads give you. So, for example, if we're going back to the example about a software company, perhaps the CTO or the Chief Technology Officer is one of the buyer personas. So, if someone with that job title accesses the pricing page, maybe that could send an alert to the sales team to say, hey, this lead whose contact information we already have and whose job title we already know access the pricing page. And so we know that person is really highly qualified for our service and is super interested in what we're selling.